Good morning. Hello. Check in and tell me who's here, who's waiting, and who's ready for this. I've tried to make this as much of a cardio and core as we are used to. Hopefully I do not die from this because I programmed it to be a little bit challenging this morning. Check in, tell me who's here. Hi! Yay! Who else is here? Tell me who's here. We're gonna have a cardio party this morning. I wonder who else is joining us. We're gonna get started in about 1 minute. I just want to give everybody a chance to. Hi! Who else is here? It says we have 5 people. Who else is joining us this morning? Make sure you guys have your water. I just said that to myself because it's gonna be a sweaty one today. Like it always is, but maybe it'll be extra sweaty today. All right, we are going to get started. Real quick, I want to run something by you guys. So I talked to a lot of people this week, a lot of athletes in the gym, and I know most of us are still really on the struggle bus with getting our fitness in. And a lot of the people have told me that they are having a hard time finding motivation. And I want to tell you guys, it's not about motivation anymore. It's about straight up discipline and habit. So we don't have that room to use that motivation to get us going, right? Because we're in this really weird, uncertain life right now. And so stop asking yourself if you guys want a fitness. It's not an option. You fitness because you have a certain level of exercise that you've established. And you're not going to lose that. And so how do you make sure that that happens? You just do it. And I know that when you're home and you're in your comfy clothes and you're working from home and you're on the couch, the last thing that you want to do is go do a home workout with a book bag. But too bad, you're doing it. So stop asking yourself if you want a fitness, make yourself do it. Get in the habit of doing it, and by the time you've gotten into the habit, we'll be back in the gym. We've got probably 4 weeks left of this, maybe 3 or 4 weeks at the minimum, fingers crossed, and you do not want to get out of shape in that time. So no more worrying about motivation, just get your ass in your fitness clothes and go. Good morning. All right, so that being said, and I'm on the Struggle Bus 2 team, I get it. I'm saying this because I had to have that talk with myself. Also, my coach said that to me. We're in inertia. It's like little lumps on logs. If we like stay on the couch, we're gonna just stay on the couch. All right, so we're gonna get moving right into our warm up because we have a lot happening. So we're going to do, our warm-up is pretty intense this morning because our conditioning has a lot of different movements to it, and you're going to have an opportunity to add some heavy weight if you want. If you have that at home, and I'm going to show you some modifications. And like I've been trying to do, we're going to warm up together right now, and then we're going to talk about what we're doing for the conditioning. I'm going to give you some time to set up your station and what you all need. And then we're going to go to it. Today is a 36-minute AMRAP, and then we have a little bit of core at the end. Cool. So for your warm up this morning, we're doing 3 rounds, 10 single leg glute bridge on each side, 5 inchworms, so just walking out with your hands past your shoulders, walking back in. 10 burpees. I want those burpees to be fast. The first round you can go kind of slow, but then after that, the next 2 rounds, I want you to get that heart rate up, and then 10 iron crosses. I'm going to take my shirt off now because this is not a shirt designed for fitness. So 10 single leg glute bridge on each side. So we're laying on the ground, and the leg that's up is going to try to stay parallel with the leg that's pushing up, okay? Going right into it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5-inch worms. And remember, you can do this at your own pace, y'all. You don't have to wait for me. Walking out, walking in, warming those shoulders up, getting that back of your body stretched out. 2, you don't have to stand all the way up. 3, I just want that press. 4, warmed up. Woo! And 5. All right, 10 burpees. Like I said, first round, you can go slow if you want. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My pants are falling now. All right, 10 iron crosses. Laying on the ground, bringing that leg up and over, getting that nice thoracic stretch. Moving right into the second side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Okay. Second round of single leg glute bridge each side. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Warm already. 5-inch worms. And 5. 10 burpees. Make sure you pull your feet up first. How fast can you do them? Don't think, just go. Boom. Woo. 10 iron crosses. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 7, 8, 9, 10. One side is always so much easier than the other. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 iron cross it, or excuse me, 5 inchworms. My brain just went off for a second. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And burpees fast as possible. Why am I glad it's only 10? 10 iron crosses. Woo. Up and over, stretch those hips out. And 10. All right. Fix your hair if it got all messed up. Shannon, I'm so super stoked that you are here. All right. We got a fantastic group today. We're going to crush this, ladies. All right. And if there's men watching, grab a sip of water. I'll give you another second or two to catch up. If I went too fast, that was possible. All right. So, at this point, if I know exactly who's watching, I think most of you are familiar with this class and you've done all of these movements before, but I'll still go over them just to be clear. 20 squats with a front kick. So if you're someone that's watching this and just traditionally does this class or is new to fitness, again, I'm not concerned with the depth of your front squat. I'm concerned with correct movement patterns. So when we squat, we always send butt back first, like you're gonna sit in a chair. And then to counter that, we're trying to keep, to create that balance, we're trying to keep that chest up, right? So watch your fingers and make sure that they don't raise or lower. They should stay parallel to the ground the whole time. So a squat with a front kick, 20, we're doing, so it'll be 10 each side, but alternating. Squat, kick. Cool? Working on those hip flexors always. 6 diamond push-ups. So, you know that I am not a huge fan of the modified push-up because it doesn't train the same movement as a regular push-up. And when we're in class, I give you a band to put across the rig, right? Now you're like, Shauna, I don't have that. That's okay. What do I want you to do? I want you to only go down, I want you on your toes, and I want you to only go down as far as you can, that you can come back up without losing your core. So even if it's just this, I'm okay with that, because I want to build out that full range of motion as strong as possible. So a diamond push-up, your hands are going to be in the push-up position like that, okay? It's focusing on your triceps. And from here, we're on the ground, keeping that core yourself accountable to it. How deep can you go? As we move through this, your arms are going to get more tired, and maybe your range of motion lessens. You might see me trying to do 6 and struggling like a crazy person, which is okay. I'm okay with that. Struggle is part of growth, right? Foot on wall, split leg deadlifts. What the heck? So you guys have done these a couple times, and I believe you've done them in class. So you'll see me doing them against this wall. Hopefully I don't knock over the TV. But what you're doing is you're grabbing 2 objects of equal weight, or if you have a heavy kettlebell or dumbbell that you want to use, you'll use it in the opposite foot or opposite hand of the foot that's on the wall. So what you're doing, you're going to see me here. I'm going to put one foot up against the wall. I'm going to hold my dumbbells or my kettlebells, and then I'm hinging over and standing up, keeping this leg as straight as possible. So it's going to look like this, and it's not this motion. It's again dropping that chest over my leg and coming back up, squeezing up out of the top. So you're going to do 10 on each side. And like I said, if you have, a 35-pound kettlebell and you want to use that, then that is going to be in this hand, coming down and reaching, okay? So it's going to build that balance. And then just make sure you switch hands. Object jump overs. So I'm going to use a dumbbell. You can go laterally or you can go forwards and backwards, but it's literally, okay, without eating shit. You might see me eat shit. Plank bring throughs. So again, we've done these before. Y'all are gonna start, you're starting on your elbows. You're here. That object is gonna be, so it's on my right elbow. I'm gonna use my left elbow to bring it across. And then switch. 2, 3, 4. And the goal is minimal hip shift. So we're really tightening down my core as much as possible and creating really strong abdominal muscles, and then moving that object across. Remember, it's this motion instead of this motion, okay? Coming across your body. Chest elevated hip thrusts. I think this is a favorite amongst most athletes, especially ladies who want to build those glutes up. So, you're on your couch. You're on something that you can balance on and put from here up on that object. Okay? Now from here, we're dropping up and down, coming up and squeezing. If you are fortunate enough, make sure your feet are underneath your knees. If you're fortunate enough to have a barbell, that barbell is going to sit across right here. You can also grab something like this and put it on my belly and hold. And make sure you guys can see my bench is moving a little bit. Make sure when you do it, you're not pushing that bench or whatever you're using backwards. If you're on a couch, if you're on the end of the couch, then you'll be totally fine. And jumping jacks, you all know how to do those. Now, if you are not a fan of jumping, if you pee your pants when you jump, anything like that, then the modification is just step out. You're still gonna get that cardio component. Otherwise, okay, super straightforward. All right, you have, we might run a little bit over. Hopefully you don't have a ton on your schedule today. If you can't stay for the core after, that's fine. You have about 2 minutes to grab your equipment, and when I get thumbs up from most of you, then we will start the clock. It's a 36-minute AMRAP. If y'all need modifications for stuff or have questions, now is your time to ask them. I'm gonna start the clock. It's 9:20 on my clock, and same with the TV. So we're gonna start at 9:22, okay? Anybody got questions? Everybody got their equipment out? Michelle, You're always ready. I might go blow my nose real quick. Coming back into the frame. You got about another minute. Anybody need anything? You guys have questions about anything? Very straightforward, I feel like. I know it's a bunch of movements. You should be able to. Boom. I think you guys can see this okay. Jess, Alex, you got your, my back is tight. Y'all have your equipment? Also for music, I would highly recommend getting some music. I can't put this up super loud because it echoes and because we've gotten some copyright. So I'm gonna have it going in the background a little bit, but I would highly suggest, I use Fit Radio as with high energy, but I would definitely get something that's not gonna bother your neighbors. All right. We have 3 people that are maybe just sitting on the couch watching us. Okay, here we go. So 36 minutes, starting with 20 squats with a front kick. Turning the music up. Just a smidge. Make sure you got your water close to you. Here we go, 10 seconds. Make sure you pull your pants up so they don't fall down. 3, 2, 1, go! 20 squats with a front kick. Those feel good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, 6 down push-ups. Get into the groove on that one. All right. 6, plank, object, breakers. Remember, don't let those hips shift. On our elbows, nice and square. Hip thrust. I'm going to go without any equipment. Way over there. Boom. Now how do you get out of it? All right. Pretty good. 40 jumping jacks. And those are going to get spicy. Woo! For that one, I put my feet nice and wide too to help with the balance. Great. Lift up. Stick down. It's the thing I have a hard time with. Nice job. All right. Back to jumping jacks. ready? Woo! All right. We're on the way in. Go. Push up. But these are going to get hard. Only 6. Wide feet. Squeeze that belt. Yeah, that's okay. I like this workout. Feel good. Go at your own pace. Just go moving, ladies. And boys, if you're watching. I'm moving through the ground fast. I didn't mean to do that. This is what? 3? I'm going to try not to let my elbows drop. So girls, especially, we have a tendency to do this. And I'm trying to keep my ribcage down and my pelvis tucked the whole time. All right, 40 jumping jacks. Next, push-ups. My goal is to do those unbroken every time. If it gets pricey, that's okay. Amazing how much easier one side is versus the other. The other thing I'm trying to do with these is stay right on top of the dumbbell. They're getting better. How y'all doing? Sit with me? Still alive? Woo! Oh, didn't work. Sorry for following me. Time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear, this is true, and I hope it helps you. Well, let's back our page down every time. Time of my life, and I never felt this way before. I swear, this is true, and I hope it helps you. Alright. Looking good, y'all. You always can do that. Dumbbells right behind me. Woo! Alright. You're over halfway. Hell yeah. Boom. Alright. Pointing myself a little bit so I can do my push-ups. Solid and unbroken. Every time is my goal. as you did. I don't have coronavirus. Hello. Hello, greetings from Italy. Welcome. Celebrating his win. A long time celebrating his win. Celebrating his win. A long time celebrating his win. Celebrating his win. A long time celebrating his win. Celebrating his win. All right. Look at that, team. 14 minutes left. Oh, this is starting to feel really good. Back to, I think I'm on round 5. Where y'all at? Hello. All right. Another round of down push-ups. Woo! So far, so good. This is a fantastic workout. Not because I programmed it, but because it feels good. good. A lot of great movements in here. Challenge your body. Just a bit. That back flat, very important. Probably the most important.
She said it all the left. She sees the vision wrong. Don't lie to the left.
Not all over.
See how she was the joke.
Woo!
See how she is. She said it all the forward. Stand up and take yourself. That's too long. Come on, let your hand. Don't lie to the throne. That's what's happening. It's getting late behind you. None of the arguments. She said it's all the forward. She can't tell the difference. That's too long. Come on, let your hand. Don't lie to the throne. That's what's happening. It's getting late behind you. None of the arguments. She said it's all the forward. She can't tell the difference.
Here's the thing. You can't do those without keeping your rib cage down. What are you doing when you're deadlifting or squatting? And you've got 200 pounds on your back. You want to do this, right? So we practice small movements. You get the big movements super, super strong. That's how it works. Quarter extremity, always. All right. We have 8 minutes left. How y'all doing? Still with me? We have 5.5 minutes left. I know you guys are doing amazing. Tight legs. Rib cage down, keep them through these. Boom. Yeah. 4 minutes left. Where you at? Now last minute, guys. Woo! Here we go, team. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, 9. Hell yeah. All right. It is 9:58. If you guys have to go, I understand. Otherwise, catch your breath, and we will go into the core, which the core is not too bad today, I promise. I made a core to kind of complement maybe how today went conditioning wise, and to take it easy. Y'all still with me? Y'all still alive? How you guys feeling? Everybody good? Is that a good one? I felt like that was a good one. All right, so 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'll just use this clock. So the hardest thing, barely alive. That's awesome. I know that was a really good one. I enjoyed that. I feel like that wasn't very high impact, but it was something you could move through and felt really good. It was a hard one, Shannon, especially if you had a heavier weight. Like if you did the hip thrust with a barbell, I just broke the remote. That could definitely be a hard one. So for the quadruped opposites, if any of you have ever been in Roderick's barbell class, you guys have done these. If you are a private client of mine, I often program them. Here is the goal. So we're going for 30 seconds, okay? The goal is, so we're gonna set up on hands and knees. We're gonna lift those knees ever so slightly off the ground. And now we're going opposite arm, opposite leg, trying to minimize hip shift. Okay, it's a very spicy exercise. So 3 rounds. We're doing quadruped opposite. Oops. I made it too big. Too big. Quadruped opposites. Then, so for bird dog, we have 2 modifications, or 2 options. Starting with hands and knees here, and then just lifting that hand and leg up. Or if you're really bold, you can try balancing. I probably will not do that because it's hard, and I'll just teach you. Then this for windshield wipers. So we're down on the ground. Always small back on the ground. Hands out for balance. We're Going down to the ground as far as we can, but without collapsing our leg. And then coming back, far as you can to the other side, pulling legs back. Okay? Easier is head on the ground, but number one rule is no collapsing. So if you can only go a little bit in each direction, that's totally fine too. Remember, my main goal is to get you to move perfectly in the range of motion that works for your body, where you're at today. All right, so we're gonna get started. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 3 rounds of each movement. Starting with quadruped opposites. 3, 2, 1, go. Little movement. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Try not to let that core move. Ten seconds. Three, two, one, rest. Bird dogs, okay? Opposite arm, opposite leg, with yourself. And go. And rest. Windshield wipers on our backs. I should be starting to face the clock, huh? And go all the way over. Don't let that. Woo! Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Those are hard. That was round 1. 2 more rounds to go. And go. Quadruped opposites. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Bird dogs. And go. Rib cage down. Pull that glute. Goal is to not lose your midline as you stretch. And rest. Those are hard. seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Dead bugs. The opposite of dead bug. Right back. And go. 'And rest. Woo! Windshield wipers and we're all done. And go. Ten seconds. And done. All right, team. Woo! We are all done. You still with me? Feeling good? Now you're warmed up. You guys can go do anything. Go do CrossFit now. Or go have pancakes. Whichever you guys want to do. Questions, comments, concerns? Most of you who are watching have my phone number, my email. We will get set up. You'll see tomorrow's program tonight at 7 p.m. I have a nutrition video coming out a little bit late. It was supposed to go at 10, but I still have a little bit of editing to do. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for doing this. If you guys, like I said, if you have issues, body parts that are hurting that you want addressed, I am here. And otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. And Shannon, I will see you at 4 p.m. tomorrow, and then I will see you at 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning. All right, team, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.